Have you ever wondered what happens to opposition teams after they lose an election? Do they pack up and leave, or do they stay and fight for the community they pledged to serve? In Punggol, the Workers' Party team has just shown us their answer, and it's a powerful message about political commitment, resilience, and the long game in Singapore's democracy. Let's dive into what happened and why this story matters, not just for Punggol, but for Singapore's political landscape as a whole. On May 28, less than a month after the general election 2025, the Workers' Party Punggol team made a public commitment, one that's both rare and remarkable in Singapore politics. Harpreet Singh Nehal, one of the WP candidates who contested in the newly created Punggol GRC, released a heartfelt video alongside his teammates Jackson Au, Siti Abdul Rahim Matta, and Alexis Dang. Their message was clear: they may have lost the election, but they are not giving up on Punggol. In the 3rd of May general election, WP's team in Punggol GRC secured 44.83% of the vote, losing to the People's Action Party, who clinched 55.17% with Deputy Prime Minister Gan Kim Yong leading their slate. It was a hard-fought battle. WP garnered over 51,600 votes in a constituency of 123,557 electors, a significant showing for a newly formed team contesting a brand-new GRC. But instead of retreating after the defeat, the WP team has chosen to double down on their commitment. Harpreet announced that their team would resume ground engagement and house visits from June 2025, with the goal of staying connected to residents and continuing their community outreach efforts. This isn't just about politics, it's about building trust, showing up, and being part of the community even when there's no election at stake. Harpreet emphasized that their campaign wasn't just a flash in the pan, it was about a long-term vision for change. And he made a powerful point: this work cannot be done alone. It takes all of us, walking the ground, knocking on doors, listening, encouraging, organizing, to move the needle and bring about the change we hope to see. The team also hosted a thank you dinner for their core volunteers, acknowledging the tireless efforts of those who helped them campaign, from logistics staff to polling and counting agents. They're even planning a party-wide luncheon soon to celebrate everyone's contributions. Let's pause here for a moment. This kind of dedication to volunteers and community engagement is not something we see every day in Singapore's political scene, especially after a loss. What do you think this says about the WP's strategy and the way they want to build political capital in Punggol? The Punggol GRC itself is unique. With over half of its voters aged between 21 and 45, it's Singapore's youngest town, and that makes it a crucial political battleground for the future. In the 2020 general election, PASA RI's Punggol GRC, which included Punggol areas, saw a 64.16% vote share for the PAP. Fast forward to 2025, and the WP has managed to close that gap significantly, showing that younger voters might be more open to alternative voices. But here's the question: will the WP's groundwork between elections translate into stronger support in the next round? Or will the PAP's established networks and resources continue to hold sway in Punggol? The team's message also extended an open invitation, Harpreet said, to those who've already stepped up and volunteered, thank you. And to those thinking about it, the journey is only just beginning. Alexis Dang and Siti echoed this sentiment, encouraging residents to get involved, to volunteer, and to be part of the community effort. It's a rallying call that could shape the political future of Punggol. So, viewers, what do you think about the Workers' Party's commitment in Punggol? Do you believe that opposition parties in Singapore should remain active in the community even after an election loss? And how important is it for a political party to maintain presence and engagement with residents, especially in a place like Punggol where the demographics are younger and possibly more politically diverse? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this is a sign of a stronger opposition in Singapore, or just a temporary spark? And if you're living in Punggol, have you seen the WP team on the ground? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to 2230 for more deep dives into Singapore's politics and society. We'll continue bringing you the stories that matter, with the facts that matter. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.